Alright, we're live. Alright, so this is the Massasoit Wrestling Corner Season 2, Episode 9. This is the Columbus Day Hangout. So thank you, Christopher Columbus, for discovering the United States of America.
Even though it was intended to discover India. Yeah, great job, Columbus.
But yeah, thank you for discovering this country, because if you didn't, then none of us would be here today. I don't know what John's
discover a country.
So I'm here. So this is the Massasoit Wrestling Corner. I'm here with.
Crap, I ran right into you, buddy.
Alright, so I'm Owen the Birdman Finch. I don't know who wants. We'll just start from Joe. Introduce yourselves. Whoever wants to go first goes first.
Yeah, I don't care. Go right ahead.
Alright, so John, just introduce yourself.
I'm Jaren.
You have a nickname? You have a nickname?
Too sweet.
Okay. You gotta come up with a nickname. Alright, and then the other guy.
I am the Royal One, King Tut.
Now I know it says that there's somebody else on here, but they're taking a shower. He's taking a shower right now.
We muted him.
Yeah, because I don't know. He might have taken it. He might have. We don't know. So.
We're fearful if we unmute his mic, what we might hear.
So yeah.
Those fuckers, I'm gonna kill them.
James the Heat Man Hebert will be with us shortly.
Our champion.
That doesn't even have a belt. He doesn't even have a belt to show for it though. Ollie, you still got it.
I think as a show we need to invest in a belt because this is crazy.
I know, right?
Our champion needs a belt.
No, we have a belt, but we just can't get it. I don't know. Steve needs to get the belt to us, but
God damn it, Steve.
We're just gonna. So this is a Columbus Day hangout. We're gonna talk about a bunch of stuff, but before we do that, Joan, what did you think of NXT Takeover? You never really got.
I actually watched it the same day. It was a pretty damn good special.
What do you think? Just give you like your overall opinion on it. This is to you, buddy.
I'd probably give it, if I had to grade the entire show, I'd probably give it like an A-, only because Baron Corbin and Rhino didn't win the Dusty Rhodes Classic.
Yeah. I don't know, I was fine with that the face team won. It was that Balor and Joe won. I was fine with
Nah.
I want Joe to turn heel.
Well, then
that
it would have been
cool.
Then it would have been predictable.
It's okay to be predictable sometimes, for the sake of good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like he is going to turn heel, though, because they're going to have a battle royal, and Joe seems pissed about it because, I don't know if you saw that video, because he's never lost a match, and he's upset, so they're probably going to turn him heel that way instead. Maybe he won't win the battle royal, and he'll be pissed about it.
He won't win the battle royal. You know who will win the battle royal?
No, maybe he won't.
What?
Maybe he won't win the battle royal, and he'll be pissed because he thought he deserved the shot. Maybe he'll just win and then turn heel afterwards.
You know who should win that battle royal? Who impressed me?
Who?
Oh.
Two people. Chad Gable.
Yes.
Woo!
Or Apollo Crews.
Yeah. It's probably too early for Apollo Crews right now, but.
Did you see though that sick powerbomb?
Oh yeah.
That he did on.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. That was cool.
But yeah, what did you think of Chad Gable? He was over, John.
Oh yeah, the crowd loves him, man. I don't know what he's been doing, but the crowd loves him, man.
He didn't even do anything.
Him and Jordan.
He was just he was great. Like they were singing his song to Kurt Angle's theme song.
Yeah, I heard that. Man, he had the whole place going crazy, dude. His entire match.
And what did you think of Asuka destroying Dana Brooke? You must have hated. Actually, you must have hated that.
The factory-made woman.
I didn't like that match too much, but I mean, I like how Asuka wrestles though. It looks really smooth how she does everything.
Did you see
better than most of the chicks in NXT now.
Takedown into the armbar. Oh man.
Yes. And did you see the video afterwards where Dana Brooke like didn't even know where she was, like in the trainer's room? It was funny.
I wish she would get out of wrestling.
Yeah.
She was born in a dish.
And then
she was born in a dish.
And then the main event, John, the Iron Woman match.
That was a damn good match. I mean,
did you think it was better than Brooklyn though? Because we don't think so. I want to know your opinion.
I'd say as far as storytelling goes, that was probably better than Brooklyn, only because the match itself told a really great story.
Oh yeah.
But I think I don't know. That's a hard call.
Yeah, it is a tough call. But I'd say Brooklyn's better by a little bit. But
I call the Brooklyn match a 4 3/4 star match, and then the Iron Woman match is a 4.5. So it's like just a little touch below.
Okay, something happened. Okay, John, you can't see his face now, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, my camera's kind of messing up.
Okay.
All right.
Acting foolish.
But we have some big news though. I mean, we talked about this on the last episode, but more stuff has happened with it. James Storm.
The Tennessee Cowboy, James Storm.
So I have an article right here that I'll read, so that way everybody knows. This article was created on October 8th, 2015, so this is an old article. And then it says Orlando, Florida. One night after the critically acclaimed Takeover Respect special on WWE Network, NXT has yet again made waves. Even though it wasn't really a night after, it was like that night, but you know, they like to tell you that. James Storm, an 18-year-old veteran and former heavyweight champion, made his unannounced debut at Thursday night's NXT TV tapings. He competed in a match that will air on NXT on Wednesday, October 21st, only on WWE Network. So if you want to see James Storm, gotta get the network. The official NXT Twitter account broke the news of Storm's presence in the NXT arena at Full Sail University, and Triple H also tweeted about the appearance. What do you guys think of that? James Storm actually appeared in a WWE win. What do you think?
It's about damn time.
I love it.
Oh yeah.
Damn right.
They have Samoa Joe, and now they have James Storm. They got like two top guys. Well, so the two faces of TNA. The two TNA. Even though technically Samoa Joe isn't an original, but you know, the guy that made TNA.
Two guys that are synonymous with TNA. All they need now is Styles, Angle, what they had before, and probably I already said Rude. And Rude.
Yeah, I'd love to see Rude in WWE.
Oh yeah.
Beer Money reunion. Beer Money versus Chad Gable.
Oh yeah.
That'd be great.
That'd be cool.
You can even do a Beer Money versus the Mechanics. Or as James likes to call them, the Titanics.
They sink.
Yes. They sink or swim, but in this case, they sunk. I know, John, you missed that episode, but James slipped up and called them the Titanics. But yeah. But that wasn't all, though. There's more on the story. So then we have another article here. Let me find it. Hold on. Okay. This article was created. It was posted on October 9th, 2015, so a day later. And it's called James Storm Not Signed a WWE Contract.
Of course they've had him.
Well, yeah, but we know this is just to kind of tell us. So, let me just read it real quick. Former TNA wrestler James Storm has reportedly not signed a contract with WWE, according to former TMZ senior producer Ryan Satin, I think is how you say his name.
Don't put any stock into that.
And then it says TNA apparently offered Storm a new deal last week, which included a big pay increase. Once news got out that Storm was backstage at NXT TakeOver Respect, TNA contracted him Thursday's morning, offering him even more money to come back to the company. As far as WWE is concerned, officials have offered him a similar deal to the same one they offered to Samoa Joe, which would allow him to finish up his indie bookings before heading with the company on a full-time basis. However, no agreement for further work has signed before or after his NXT debut match. So that's something big right there.
Yeah, it is.
So James Storm was not signed to a contract yet. However, he was not signed to a contract yet. So TNA tried to get him back because they were afraid that WWE was going to take like one of their top talents and pretty much kick their ass because obviously TNA would be afraid too because if they see that the former TNA guys are getting success in WWE, then the other TNA guys are going to want to jump ship to WWE. NXT, anyways. I don't know about the main roster.
Main roster, they won't work.
But NXT, definitely. So James Storm was stuck with a problem because he had two opportunities. One to sign back with TNA Impact Wrestling and work with and have more money, and then he gets to be with the company that he's been with since the beginning.
He was one of the
Continue.
He was one of the original guys that was on the first show.
But however, James Storm also has an opportunity to go somewhere new where he could probably be used to his potential, and it's also more money. It's also more money in his pocket because he also gets to finish his indie dates, which it sounds like TNA Impact Wrestling isn't giving him the opportunity to do. So he can have more money in his pocket. So what do you guys? So we already know the decision, but if you didn't know, what do you guys think about the decision? Let's just say he didn't make. Which one would you choose if you were in James Storm's position?
WWE, ain't shaking shit.
Yeah, I'd go to WWE.
Oh yeah, I didn't mention that. Yeah, but also it's more of a. It's also better for his career because he also gets to finish his indie dates, and it's a nice, refreshing place for him to go. What about?
Yeah, still too.
But yeah, that's like a fight over James. That proves how big James Storm is too, because the two companies are fighting over James Storm, WWE NXT and TNA Impact Wrestling. So that makes big James Storm. I would have to think that makes James Storm into at least somewhat of a star.
Yeah.
Okay.
But pretty much, I don't have an article about this, but we all know this. James Storm turned down TNA. He turned them down cold. But I don't know if he signed. Does anyone know anything since? I haven't done anything since. Does anyone know exactly? Did he sign with WWE? I know he turned down TNA, but I don't know. Did he sign with WWE? Is anyone?
I haven't seen any articles.
Let me see. You guys talk. I'll get this up.
Okay. But yeah, Joe, we also reviewed SmackDown. Did you watch SmackDown for this week while we wait for him to pull this up?
I don't know. Did I?
I did not.
I don't think so. I don't think I did. Hang on.
Okay, I got something here.
Okay. So read the article and tell me what it.
Well, I'll just read here what I got here off his Wikipedia.
Okay, yeah, that's the great way to. So what does it say?
James Storm is currently signed with WWE's developmental territory NXT.
Okay.
That's it. I'll pull up more stuff on his NXT stuff here. Yep, he debuted in his tapings defeating Danny Bunch. Oops. Spoiler on that.
But, okay. I mean, we knew he was gonna win anyway, so.
Yeah, so he's not signed. He hasn't been signed TNA since Slammiversary, actually.
Yeah, I know. And then he left, but they still kept him on. Like his last actual match was against Mahabali Hushila, whatever his name is.
Oh yeah, Koya.
Yeah. But yeah, James Storm. That's pretty big. That's great. You know, because now, like we said, all the top TNA stars are probably going to go to WWE. Now they have a place to go if TNA goes under.
It's not if, but when TNA goes over.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Who do you think? Who do you guys see going to NXT? If you know, and when TNA goes under.
If TNA goes under, then I'll have to see a guy like EC3 go back.
Yeah, he beat Derek Bateman.
Oh, definitely. I'd love to see EC3 back in NXT.
What do you think
The
he
Hardy
got
Boys.
the whole? Yeah, they probably go back to the main WWE roster though.
Yeah, they go back to the main roster.
Which I like to see.
The feud with the Dudleys and.
That'd be okay.
They'll probably feud with the Dudleys in the New Day.
Yeah, we've already seen him feud with the Dudleys though, so. I mean, we've seen it, but.
WWE, what do you mean we've already seen it already? WWE has this Groundhog Day booking.
Good point. But
we always live off past successes in order to get popular again.
But since they're gonna bring back, John, I don't know if you know about this, but they're gonna bring back the well, I don't know if it's a definite, but we heard rumors they're gonna bring back the Cruiserweight Championship on NXT. That's gonna be like the
No. That's wrong.
One.
Don't bring back the Cruiserweight title back into NXT. It belongs on the main roster. NXT should have if they want a second title, then they should have their own fresh, new title for them. Don't just give them something. Let them have their own thing.
I can actually agree with that. Yeah, they should get, because they have their own main title, then they have the NXT tag titles, and then they have the NXT women's titles. They should get their own.
I don't think their roster's actually big enough for another title.
They might get. They could probably find, because they're already signing a lot of people anyways.
Yeah, I mean they have a lot. They do actually have a lot of people as far as how many people are ring ready, to perform on a weekly basis. I don't know about that, but that's probably why they don't have a second title.
Yeah, because I think most of them will get exposed. And there's James. Hey, James is on.
Oh, James. Oh yeah, I gotta unmute his microphone.
No, keep muted. No.
No, he has to unmute it. He has to unmute his mic.
James,
I got it. Hey.
All right. Hey.
We told him. We didn't tell him what happened. We told him you were in the shower, but we didn't tell him why. So there you go.
My asshole was burning.
So he's just gonna tell us that for us.
Okay.
Never have buff chick pizza from Olympic. That's really, really fucking greasy.
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. But James, we were just talking about the James Storm, the big James Storm news. Now, we already kind of. Do you want me to read the articles again, or are you up to date? What happened?
Yeah, go ahead. Just read it anyway.
Alright, so here's the first one. This is on the WWE.com. It was. I'm not gonna say when it came out because I already did, and you probably don't care. It says one night after the crucially acclaimed Takeover Respect special on WWE Network, NXT.
Yep.
Yeah. NXT has again made waves. James Storm, a 18-year veteran and former heavyweight champion, made his unannounced debut at Thursday night's NXT TV taping. He competed in a match that will air on NXT on Wednesday, October 21st, only on WWE Network. So you pretty much have to have the network to see that.
For $9.99.
And free if you're a new subscriber. The official NXT Twitter account broke the news of Storm's presence in the NXT arena at Full Sail University, and Triple H also tweeted about the appearance.
Yay.
So what do you think about that situation with James Storm disappearing?
We have James effing Storm. Okay, so just for everyone that didn't know.
Sorry.
Just for everyone that didn't know, James Storm and it was being literally at a tug of war with TNA and NXT at one point. That I don't know if he mentioned that,
No, I
but
was gonna read that.
TNA was trying to.
Well, do you want me to read that article right now?
Go ahead, read that one. They were
Alright.
in a tug of war with James Storm at one point. James
yeah.
Storm turned them down cold.
And it was on October 9th, 2015. That's when the article came. I don't know if that's when it actually was. Because it says he wasn't under contract when he appealed there. So it says, former TNA wrestler James Storm has reportedly not signed a contract with WWE, according to former TMZ senior producer Ryan Satan, I think is how you say his name. Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
TNA apparently offered Storm a new deal last week, which included a big pay increase. Once news got out that Storm was backstage at NXT TakeOver Respect, TNA contacted him Thursday's morning, offering him even more money to come back to the company. As far as WWE is concerned, officials have offered him a deal similar to the same one they offered to Samoa Joe, which would allow him to finish up his indie booking before heading with the company on a full-time basis. However,
didn't NXT also meet the same standards of regular pay?
Yeah, it doesn't say that, but yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
so that means Storm made the right decision because that means he gets more money by doing that and finishing his indie dates.
Yeah,
so.
pretty much. But yeah, so now that we've
TNA got trumped.
So now that I've read that article, James, now you can give your opinions on it.
Fucking A. Storm's in NXT. Fuck you, Dixie. This is what you get for fucking over all of us as wrestling fans back in 2010. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, in 2012, I think it was. Yeah, in 2012 I think that's when he was.
Like I'm sorry, but I feel no fucking sympathy for I feel sympathy for the people that still work there, but and might lose their jobs. I don't feel sympathy for fucking Dixie. Dixie should go die at a fucking tortilla place. Just to be somewhere fucking stupid.
Okay. Tortilla place. That's great.
You'll die on a pole. We'll put her on a pole, and then we'll put her on a matchup. Dixie on a pole match.
Tortilla on a pole match. Yep.
Russo.
Too bad.
Russo's gonna kill her. Russo's gonna kill her by shoving the tortilla straight up her behind.
Vince Russo thinks he knows what he's talking about because he makes his own.
Yeah. Vince Russo thinks he can still get nuclear heat at 2015. Yeah, totally. Even though he's not running a promotion right now.
Yeah. Bro, I invented getting nuclear heat, bro.
Bro. WrestleNick.com. Vince Russo just I didn't know what WrestleInc.com was, but Vince Russo, WrestleInc.com, I think made a big mistake by letting Vince Russo be a part of him. He's gonna ruin that. He's gonna ruin that. It's not even a wrestling company.
People made mistakes when they made Vince Russo.
And actually, everybody's supporting Vince Russo, saying he makes a lot of good points when they comment down below on his YouTube channel, on his shit.
Sheep.
Here's the thing with
sheep.
Vince Russo.
Yeah.
Vince Russo. Vince Russo rules.
Yeah, that's what I think. John's kind of. Is that what you were gonna say, James? Is that they were being sheep, or are you gonna say something else?
Well, see, here's the thing with Vince Russo. And this is where he still has his fans, but his fans are just like him. You see, Vince Russo and Vince Russo fans say something intelligent at first, and then sounds completely dumb the very next fucking minute.
Oh yeah.
So it's like they're contradicting your fucking point every time. It ain't a fucking. Let's just say his points are invalid because he doesn't seem to back them up with logistics. Because he seems to make no sense every time. So I don't buy anything that Vince Russo says. I do agree with some of his points, but at the same time I don't because he clouds his own fucking judgment after. So
yeah. I mean, it's nothing new that we've heard. It's the same shit we've said. So.
Yeah.
But it's just
maybe
his point. Huh? I didn't hear what you said.
Oh, I was speaking gibberish.
Oh.
Much like Vince Russo.
Yes.
On a pole, gibberish on a pole match.
No, but like, just when it came down to it, like, he was talking about like that Triple H was wrong, that people just DVR Raw nowadays and wait to watch it later. That's not like he has a point there by saying people watch the other TV shows live, but that's somewhat the reason, because there's DVRs nowadays.
Doesn't matter what the reason is. If you write a good show, people are gonna watch it live. If you write a shit, people are gonna DVR it if they don't give a shit enough to watch it live. That's simple fucking.
Yeah.
That's not an opinion though on Vince Russo. That's a fact.
No, it may be a fact. I mean, that's what he is. I mean, and even then, it's just like, another fact is some people will watch it if your product is good live anyway. So, first off, he contradicts himself anyway by stating facts and not legitimate fucking, his opinion, and his opinion sounds like retarded because he feels like, oh, hey, I'll shout out facts to you, but I'll sound like a complete dumbass like in like 2.5 seconds after.
Yeah, he sounded like a dumbass. When he was talking about like how the WWE didn't try to, they shouldn't be trying to please the IWC fans because they didn't do that back then.
Okay, let me say something to Vince Russo right now. You are in the middle of a webcast. You are online talking about wrestling. You know what that makes you a part of?
The IWC!
The IWC! You contradicted yourself yet again, fucker. Yet again.
Oh, wow. Very revolutionary concept. Oh, I'm pretty sure not everybody's on the internet.
But yeah, he even said that they're going to be back no matter what. But even people in the IWC quit watching.
You don't want to know the people who watch the show now? It's little kids. It's just the little kids. I'm not going to bash the little kids for wanting to watch this show.
I'll bash them. Fuck those little kids.
John did it for us.
Jaron did it for us.
Yeah, man. Does anybody... I feel dumbfounded hearing Vince Russo's bullshit.
Yeah. I feel dumbfounded at the fact that Vince Russo got a job.
How?
At Wrestle Inc.
How did that...
Because they're desperate.
Job?
They were desperate for ratings. That's why he got a job.
Well, they're dead.
And Vince Russo wasn't the only one that made the Attitude Era.
Yes.
It was Vince McMahon giving the veto to the shit ideas he had, which were a lot of them. And it was Jim Ross finding the talent.
Yes.
You guys that found the Rock.
I think Russo likes to take a lot of credit for the Attitude Era.
Of course he does.
No, he doesn't.
That's where the whole "I invented, bro" joke came from.
Yeah, he likes to take
credit for shit he didn't create.
Yeah.
Like water.
And not to say that he didn't have a hand in it, he did. But there was a lot of shit in the Attitude Era. There was a lot of shit in the Attitude Era that people don't like to bring up and talk about.
Yeah.
Like, do you remember Sammy the transvestite?
Remember,
that was a thing.
Do we remember Sable hitting the Sable bomb on Mark Merrow?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What about when they cut off Val Venus's dick?
I remember that too.
I remember that one too.
That was bad. When Sonny, who was it?
How about taking the title off of Austin immediately in the first blood match against Kane?
No. It was like when they took the title off Kane after. Yeah,
just to get a ratings boost.
Oh yeah. And what about the stuff they did when apparently who was it? I think it was Sonny had sex with Elmo or something.
What?
Sonny.
Oh boy.
Was it Sonny or was it somebody else?
Probably Sable, because they wanted to market Sable. Sable is the female version of the Ultimate Warrior. Great body, can't wrestle, can't talk for shit.
Yep, that is the truth. She bosses a fucking powerbomb every chance she gets.
But at least they No, Kane sounded like Darth Vader in the Attitude Era.
Oh, the voice box.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
That was. How about switching the titles at 15?
I will set myself on fire. It sounds like he had a fucking dick in his throat.
How about not pushing? How about not pushing guys like Ken Shamrock?
Oh man, let's not do that. Let's not
Yeah.
bring that up.
Yeah, Shamrock wasn't that bad, was he?
He wasn't bad at all.
No, he wasn't.
No. He
I'm
said
saying,
not
like,
pushing him.
Not pushing.
Oh
So
yeah,
he's saying that they should have pushed him.
No,
Yes.
they should have. I mean, because they made him IC champion. He was a part of the corporation. It seemed like he was destined next to be a champion.
Also,
Yeah.
they've had some dumb gimmick matches as well.
Like the Keno from Hell match between Big Boss
I was
Man.
between them. Can I bring up that those seconds were hilarious? With the Big Boss Man and Al Snow. You're eating your dog, Al Snow.
You know what matches I did enjoy? That really weird cage match between Steve Blackman and Shamrock. I thought those were fucking entertaining.
Steve
Oh, when
Blackman,
they
Shit.
the most
when they-
boring man on television.
No, wait, when they fought in the octagon, like in the UFC fight.
Yeah, that looked really cool. Like
The
I
brawl
thought
for all.
that was entertaining.
I remember the brawl for all.
But what else matches
Butter-
were like?
I'll put it like this: Bart Gunn, his moment, his one shining moment.
Blackman, yeah. I mean, honestly, I'm surprised they didn't make Blackman and Shamrock a tag team. Because that would have been a tag team that you wouldn't want to fuck with.
Can we blame Russo? Can we blame Russo for that since he likes to take credit for creating?
Russo didn't know
Yeah,
what
we're
the
gonna
fuck he
blame
was
Russo
doing.
for that.
Then he went to WCW, and we don't need to delve.
Nope,
you're-
don't bring that up.
If we need to delve into that, that'll take us 8 hours.
Russo single-handedly has killed wrestling's popularity. Let's just go with that. Let's
Oh,
just
no, that's-
call it out right now. I solely blame Vince Russo for ruining wrestling's popularity.
Even though even though he had a hand in making it.
Yeah.
You know what killed wrestling? Here's what killed wrestling. The invasion.
Yes. Everyone stopped watching after that.
Done
Kill-
correctly. If it was done correctly, would
Which
have killed it.
they
Actually,
were
would've
never
made
gonna do
millions
that.
if they did it right. That's the problem. Is that it would have made millions. It seemed like that day that WWE hated money because it probably came from WCW's fucking pocketbook. So
They don't want to push WCW guys because you know why? Because it's 7th grade bullshit. Oh no, he said, she said bullshit.
yeah,
I want to crush my enemy.
that's
Vince
a good.
McMahon is a psychedelic child.
Yes.
Yeah.
I agree.
This is why I think he should be. This is why I always am a firm believer that he should be retired. He should be gone. He proven for many years, for 15 years, as a matter of fact, that he's only good with one thing and one thing only, and that is the business side. He is not a good wrestling promoter. He has stolen other people's ideas. ECW, the WCW Cruiserweight division. I can go on and on of the shit that he's stolen and made.
Technically, he stole.
If anything, Vince McMahon should be sued 15,000 times up the ass for copyright infringement.
Yeah,
Because
technically.
WWE
people's ideas.
Hold on.
Except for
Stop.
maybe in the 80s. His ideas came to life in the 80s and 90s.
Let me stop you right there.
Except for in WrestleMania. That's it.
No, he ripped that off too. Dusty
Wrestling-
Rhodes, Starcade.
Wrestling.
Yeah, that's
You know what?
right.
You know what wrestling's called? It's copycat league. Everyone
Yeah,
takes
no,
ideas
really.
from everybody. Okay, it's true.
No,
It's
I have
true.
no
Very
problem.
true.
You need
There's
to
7
copycat
basic
it.
stories.
It's like that. But like for Vince to legitimately say this is my company. Okay, yeah,
Well, it
that's your
is.
company.
He
I
buys those
created
guys.
all this stuff to go on. These are my ideas, damn it. I'm like, no.
Well, yeah, to Vince
They weren't
McMahon.
all your ideas.
to,
Get off the fucking high
to
horse.
Vince McMahon, there is his ideas because anything that happens outside his company means nothing to him.
It's his life.
No, I'm
History-
saying.
History
No,
is written by the winners.
No, I'm saying like WCW. WCW came up with the ideas, but Vince doesn't count that because it wasn't WWE.
WWE's had some good ideas. I mean, the Elimination Chamber, Hell in
Oh,
a
yeah.
Cell.
That was an
True.
Eric Bischoff idea. Don't even start with that. That was a total Eric Bischoff idea.
All because he presented it doesn't mean WWE didn't have a great idea.
No, he that was his whole thing. He created the X Division too. There was a lot of
How
different
about Hell in a Cell?
match type. There was a lot of different match types that Eric Bischoff created, and
Hell in a Cell?
was one of them. Hell in a Cell is okay. That's one. And even
Okay, how
then,
about
they
the-
ripped
how
off.
about the creation of Hulk Hogan?
And even then, they ripped off the War Games cage.
Actually,
Yeah,
when it comes down to Hulk Hogan was already starred because he was in AWA.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
He was an NWA
Yeah, I'm
man.
not going to give him credit for Steve Austin, because Steve Austin's character was made in ECW.
Yes, good job. The Rock. There you go. That's
Yep.
one.
Another one. Another Rock. Another one.
Yeah, but Rock. But even then, Rock made himself. That
Yeah.
wasn't anybody else's idea. I mean, Rock made himself. Rock was the back then version of the New Day.
Yes.
I'm going to rephrase your statement that he's not a good wrestling promoter, because if he wasn't a good wrestling promoter, WWE would be dead.
Yeah,
No,
he's
I'm not
nowadays-
saying he's not a good wrestling promoter, but he makes some really personal, stupid bullshit decisions.
You can look at every other
You can't have that for a company. You can't have that for a wrestling company. There's a time and a place where you just need to draw a thin line. Like, okay, he has made us this X amount of money, but he has also cost us this X amount of money.
That's
And
true for any
this,
business.
This amount of money is overlapping the other money because, I mean, this invasion angle that he fucking just decided to ixnay and say we're gonna bury every ECW and WCW talent on. I mean, that shit cost him probably millions of dollars just fucking that shit up alone.
And then he threw away all his money on his wife's Senate campaign twice. He didn't. He didn't just do it once. He did it twice.
W.
Fucking the BS NBC bullshit that we all say he should just get out right away and go right back to fucking Spike because I like that.
No, he's
NBC
making more money.
Garbage was bullshit because he of some TV deal since right when the network came out.
Because he's making more money.
The network, although it could be a success, is also a colossal failure because they have to keep making a free month for new subscribers.
Yes.
It is like that for every month now. If you're new and you become a free subscriber.
Well, no, that's how it is for Netflix too, though. That's how it is for Netflix. So it's not.
Yeah.
I guess it's not a colossal failure, but like they're still like wicked low on the subscriber weight. They only have 1 million people subscribed to that fucking thing.
All right, let me dive in here.
Yep.
You can take a look at any sports promoter, any kind of sports icon. You can find some mistakes that they make. I'll give you a good example. Bill Belichick. Has he gotten? You can look back when he was coaching in Cleveland. Yeah, he made a lot of mistakes. A lot of people make mistakes. The only proves that they're human. But again, history's written.
A lot of people don't make mistakes, but I mean,
History's written by the winners. Here's why the network's such a failure. It's because they're giving away the pay-per-views already on the network, the live pay-per-views for $9.99, as opposed to $60 that they were earlier, as a result of them losing more money. That's the mistake.
Don't they still do pay-per-views though?
They still do, and that's they still technically do, but no one ever buys them because they have it on the network. They just get the they go for it.
Can we remember like the reasons why? I mean, the buy rate was so piss poor. I mean, and how how horrible of a year 2006 was to the point where almost everyone pretty much tuned out.
Yes.
In fact, I have every single pay-per-view of 06 in my bookshelf right now. I can pull up a killed. I can pull up a killed their business.
Yeah, 2006.
I'm not saying they were killed, but I mean, there's a lot of people that tuned out. I mean, I remember they had 2 ECW one-night stands. The one that was done in fucking way back was that and WrestleMania 21 was highly made was highly paid for. WrestleMania 21 and ECW One Night Stand 05. But look at
I don't have that
WrestleMania
one.
22, incredibly low buy rate. You look at WrestleMania ECW One Night Stand, an even worse buy rate. Oh my god. Fuck that. Fuck that.
Well, yeah,
atrocity.
say something, John, so they can hear. See, say do make a noise because they can't
Alright.
see.
Oh yeah, I'm still here. Yeah.
You're breaking up here.
Am I?
All right. So I have every single pay-per-view from 06 in my bookshelf.
Let's see it.
All right. Do you want me to? All right. So hold on a second. I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right, we'll find other shit to talk
Stop while I
about.
go and grab all my.
You don't have to if you
Let's
don't.
talk about NXT, because NXT is good. And I like talking about NXT.
Oh well, we were asking.
Sure.
Who do you think now could go over to NXT or WWE at all? Now that James Storm and Samoa Joe. Yeah.
Honestly, I think the sky's the limit of the choices, dude. I think John, lift up your fucking ass crack. We don't need to see that on the Hangout.
I know. It was all.
I'm sorry, dude, but he keeps coming in and out of the fucking shot.
Do something. Okay, here you go.
Thank
Oh,
you.
I hope he comes back. I hope he.
He'll come back. Right now, he just had to shut his laptop off. Oh my god.
I couldn't. That's what I was trying not to.
Alright, yeah, anyway. Continuing. As I said, you know, I think the sky's the limit at this point. I know people are thinking I'm fucking crazy. I really think Magnus is going to show up, especially if London's coming to town soon. I think they'll get him. I think if they don't get him, they'll get some huge London star. But I think Magnus is their best bet because Magnus, they offer him a fair deal right now on the table. It's going to be, huge for WWE to get him, and then he can finish up his indie dates, what have you, like they do, like they're having.
Isn't Magnus in GFW though?
Yeah, no, but he could get out of that any time. I mean, they don't even have a TV deal yet, so.
Yeah.
True.
But anyhow, John's back. Say hi to Ken Tut. Thanks for leaving. We didn't need to see that.
I'm sorry, dude, but it keeps coming out of a fucking shot. What the fuck?
Thanks, dude.
We're sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
Please forgive us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't hear you, dude.
You're breaking up.
Cut off. This is the beauty of Google Hangout. Yeah. All right, let's see what you got.
What do you got for 2006 stuff? And then we'll get to the other stuff you want to talk about.
I still haven't gotten them, so I'm just gonna turn off my camera.
All right, do that. We didn't mean to offend you.
Yeah, I don't want anyone staring at my ass.
Well, you couldn't. Why didn't you just grab him while you were off? By the way, he's a turtle now. He turned into a turtle.
It's a Squirtle, dude, with shades.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I love that shit. Anyway, no.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna say, man. I mean, sky's the limit. I think if not him, they're gonna get. I think they're gonna get a lot of different guys. Actually, fuck. Where's my phone? There's the one time I could use my phone. I might have to get my phone, guys. I don't know where to put it. Hey, Mike. Mike.
Mike can join if he wants.
Bad time for him to join.
I'm sorry. I just thought I was trying to be
down there. Good, cause I need something, and I don't.
Hi, Mike.
Can you everyone says hi, Mike. He says hi to you too.
Okay.
It's a balloon. Can you find it? Because I don't know where I put it.
Oh, by the way, James, while we're here,
No, because right now I'm in the middle of a hangout, and I was already late enough, and I really don't want to have to get off camera again.
It's fine, dude.
I'm checking. I would have felt it if it was under my ass, dude.
What the
I don't.
fuck? How many ass references we gonna get on this hangout?
Yep. There's people just randomly coming in. Of course it is. I'm tired. Sorry.
No, James, you can't say that.
I didn't say the R word. All right. I'm sorry for that
We can't-
one.
we
I'll
can't
slip
do-
up, but yeah, no. I have my dumb moments. There you go.
Yeah,
I
we
correct.
can't.
I
We
correct.
can't. By the way, we're not. We do. Yeah, we're not gonna stop and we do it because.
I don't care. Yeah, we're live. Of course we can.
Well, we can't. Well, we can't. We say that we have to be careful. Like,
Let me see this for a minute. Okay.
so,
Because I actually got people that would like. I actually have an interesting thing I did last night. What the NXT roster would look like in 5 years, or in a year. Not 5 years, in a year. So this is what I think is gonna happen.
I can follow them,
I
but
think the NXT World Title picture. I honestly think there's gonna be some guys that are already in here. There's gonna be also some guys that, fucking. Yeah, there's also gonna be some guys that are you never would have expected that could are actually be a possibility at this point. So this is what I'm gonna read off here. So the NXT World Title picture, I think is gonna be Samoa Joe as champion.
yeah,
I
I
don't
can
think
see
there's
that.
any doubt in anyone's mind that he's gonna be a champion. Finn Balor, number one contender. AJ Styles.
Oh, I hope he goes to NXT. AJ Styles, that'd be sick.
Yep. LO, there's that collection of the shit year that we had in 2006.
Okay,
Most of
so Ken Tucker will show us that right after you finish your list.
Okay. So yeah, no, Samoa Joe, Finn Balor, AJ Styles, GM Storm, obviously already in there. Hideo Itami is going to be a world title contender.
Yeah, he probably would
I
have.
think Jay Lethal's going to be in here.
Okay.
Austin Aries also, I think, is going to be a viable number one contender. I think they'll get him, and he'll be straight up for the NXT title.
Yeah,
Alex Riley, obviously, because he's due for a return anyway, and Sami Zayn.
Oh yeah, I can see. Who would say? So do you think
It really depends on like what goes on.
John, what's up with Jared? What's up with the camera?
What's going on?
You were like colorful, and then you went to black and white.
I'm playing with the filters. Go on.
Okay. Okay. So anyhow, but
Sami Zayn, it's a iffy subject because I don't know if he'll go up right to the main roster after he gets off of injury.
yeah.
But he's still on the
Probably
NXT
not.
roster, so I could have put him in there.
I got a question. I got a question. Do you think they'll have Kevin Owens go back down to NXT as a one-time thing to finish out their feud? Do you think they'll wait till he goes up to the main roster?
I really don't know. I have no clue. Probably not, because it makes no sense.
Good point. I'd rather see him finish it out on NXT though, because if they finish it out on the main roster, it will suck. I feel like it's gonna absolutely suck.
No, not if it's on TLC. They're gonna do a TLC match, if anything, for the IC belt.
Yeah,
Which would
but
actually be really good for that belt, the prestige of it, and also the prestige of both guys. So.
But Sami Zayn won't be back by then though. He said he won't. He said it won't be back till 2016.
Oh shit! I guess we're fucked. Anyway, or we can get to the WrestleMania. Who knows? We don't know.
I'll be there too. It'll be great. Be fucking awesome. The TLC match between Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, and I'll be right there at WrestleMania, and I'll flip James off.
Why?
Because
Because you wandered into some random woman's car. Fuck you.
Oh wow! Really? We're gonna bring that up now?
All right, now you gotta tell the story. No, James, you gotta tell the story now about how that. I was gonna bring it up eventually, but.
Oh.
Can you tell that story? This is it. So usually we tell a story at the beginning, but we're doing it.
Well, here it is. Here it is.
This is revenge for what I.
Can you hear me? Can everyone hear me?
Yeah.
You're fine.
Okay, so we went to 7-Eleven after we dropped you off, Owen.
Yeah. By the way, I saw that video you made, but I forgot my food.
Yeah, nice job, dude. Head. Anyway.
He also forgot his
I
sweatshirt.
literally, we getting out of fucking
7-Eleven.
7-Eleven. We got our drinks. I tried to go back into John's car. Only problem, it wasn't John's car. I almost went into some random lady's car, and she's like, "Yo, dude, the fuck you doing? Get out of my car!" And I'm like, what? And then I look and see the woman in the car, and I'm like, long, like, awkward 3-second pause. John's laughing his fucking ass off as the lady's looking over to him, and I'm just like, you are not my friend. I am sorry. So we're like, I'm walking back in shame. I turn around. Here comes the lady that was like right behind us, running with a Coke bottle and cat food. She was like right behind us, like, what the fuck you doing? And I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. And then all of us are laughing. The two in the car look like they're laughing in horror, and I'm just like, please don't be afraid of me. I was just really dumb and stupid. Please don't be afraid of me.
I can just imagine what they were thinking in their minds. Like, they probably thought you were gonna rob them.
No, I almost got raped. And then they're like, it's okay, it's okay, buddy, just don't do it again. And I'm like, oh, okay.
You'll probably end up doing it again.
I swear to God, if I do it again, that'll be the last.
8th time he's done this.
I'm going to live under a rock if I do that again.
It's like the 8th time he's done this. He's walked to the wrong car, and
I walked to the wrong car. This is just the first time that I actually tried to get into somebody else's car.
Dude, I'll admit though, it's kind of not completely your fault because Mike just walked away and didn't say anything. I heard.
No, Mike actually did say something.
Yeah, no, he's like, get the fuck in! What the fuck are you doing? Oh my god.
Okay, but continue your NXT list.
So, alright, so NXT, I got this. The NXT International title. This would be a new championship if they ever decided to go 2 hours, which I think is going to be bound to happen at some point in the year.
If not 2 hours, then 90 minutes. Actually, I don't know if they would.
No.
That's an awkward time frame. The fucking hour and a half a show? No way.
I wanted to stay the same. I wanted to stay an hour.
Because then
the NXT specials are really that much more special because they're 2 hours as opposed to 1.
Yeah, because that's the problem with Raw. Then
well, then you make the NXT specials 3 hours because you get more.
But Triple H doesn't like booking 3-hour shows.
Yeah, they'll burn through everything. You'll get bored.
He's gonna have to do something. He's gonna have to do it at some point.
But he's gonna have to get.
I mean, there's such a high demand for the show. I mean. And here's the thing, I don't think it's going to be that difficult to book that because if you're already going to have the amount of things that he wants on the show anyway, like he's talking about a cruiserweight division and the mid card division and everything.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be that hard to book an extra hour of television. That's just me.
But main WWE people can't do it, so. But then again, this is Triple H, so okay.
Yeah. Who's so all right, here's the rest. Here's what I got here. NXT title picture, like international title picture. This would be a mid card belt. You got Tyler Breeze as your champion.
I agree.
I think you got Apollo Crews. Apollo Crews is #1 contender for it. You got Solomon Crow. He's like at the third #1 contender slot for it. He's like the second contender. I think Magnus, if he ever to show up, which I think could happen, again, doors are open in my opinion. Magnus would probably be at 4. If not, then Brandon Webb would be at 4, because they already got Biff Busick from Top Rope Promotions.
I can't wait to see
Ty Dillinger would be on this list.
Yeah.
Because of the Perfect 10 gimmick, is probably one of the more over gimmicks in NXT. Plus, he's actually a phenomenal worker.
I feel like he's gonna touch base with that, the 10 gimmick, because it's really over.
Yeah. I think ACH. If anybody watches Ring of Honor, knows who ACH is. I think he might be a viable contender for it. Biff Busick, as I said.
I took a picture with him in the ring.
Here's another thing. Austin Carell. Austin Carell, his real name, to be Adam Cole. I think that's what NXT would call Adam Cole, is Austin Carell.
That's not a bad name.
Yeah, I think that would be. I'm thinking this as a legitimate like NXT like guy who works there. And the round out the contender list would be Kenny King.
I would love to see Kenny King go to NXT. So I have a question: is there gonna be so are some people that are in this division gonna be in the cruiserweight? Did you make a cruiserweight division?
Oh yeah. I mean they could go like Kenny King could go in the cruiserweight division if he wants. Ty Dillinger. I mean they weigh under 220. So I mean there's a viable option where like there's some people that can go in that division also. Speaking of that, NXT Lightweight Championship. New championship right there. So this is the roster for this. These are the people that I think would be in this division. Low key champion right off the bat. I don't think there's.
Would he come in as Low Key or Kaval though? Because in WWE.
Low key. Fuck Kaval. We don't talk about that fucking name. That was shit. I think Kalisto would be back in there just because I don't think they're having anything for the Lucha Dragons anytime soon, and I think they should just put him right the fuck in there.
Yeah.
Kalisto would be a number one contender. Amazing Red would be a third contender. Imagine the matches between Low-Key, Kalisto, and Amazing Red. That'd be some sick shit. Shannon Moore, so you have that veteran experience in the Cruiserweight division. Prince Puma.
I've seen it.
I think he could go either there or in the mid-card division.
I'm on a Hangout. I'm on a Hangout.
Oh, bad timing.
Let me mute it. Do you want me to mute your mic so you can go do what you have to do, or are you good?
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
So yeah, next up is Phoenix from Lucha Underground. Both Prince Puma and Phoenix are from Lucha Underground, by the way.
I got renewed for a second season.
Kushida.
Who?
Kushida. I think would be in here because Kushida's fucking awesome. Evan Bourne, again, veteran.
Hey.
Never been in the Cruiserweight division anyway, so you might as well have him in there.
Yeah.
Caprice Coleman from Ring of Honor. Cedric Alexander from Ring of Honor. Sonata. I think everybody knows who Sonata is. Tim Vokader, which is Tim Donst. He's also from Top Row Promotions. And Jack Evans. Fucking dude who could do those crazy ass fucking senton flips.
I remember him.
Yep. Fucking awesome dude. Here's the NXT tag team title division. Obviously, Vaudevillains would still be the champions. I think they wouldn't take them off them right away.
Yeah.
Blake and Murphy, obviously, they're gonna put them in this division. Why the fuck not? Come on. Young Bucks, I think are gonna be in there. As much as John doesn't like that.
No.
I think they're going to be in there. Enzo and Kaz, I think, are going to be in the contender. Jordan and Gable will be in there, too. I mean, I didn't really do the contendership in any specific order. I think
That's
Jordan
okay.
and Gable, Motor City Machine Guns, Baron Corbin and Rhino, Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano, Mike Bennett and Matt Taven of the Kingdom.
Ooh, Matt Taven.
The Mechanics, obviously. The Hypers, and then the round out the card, Angelo Dawkins and Sawyer Fulton.
I feel like they could be a good tag team. They just get jobbed out.
Well, yeah, but you need your jobber tag teams. I mean, I think.
Hey, you never know.
Honestly, they're not gonna look like jobbers. I don't think they should make Angelo Dawkins and Sawyer Fulton look like jobbers. I think they should also show what they could do. Because you never know what could happen in another year. Maybe they're in contention and maybe feuding with Jordan and Gable. You never know.
Or they could just they could just randomly win the tag team titles like Blake and Murphy did.
No, let's not have that happen because that was a shit way for them to win. Okay, and the NXT Women's Title division. This rounds out the whole NXT roster, and that would be Bayley as the champion. Nia Jax as number one contender. I think Nia Jax is going to be champion. I think Nia Jax is going to be champion before Asuka is, honestly.
Yeah.
Because Nia Jax looks fucking menacing. Unless you can't wrestle for shit, we don't know. We're about to find out. Because I have no idea who this Nia Jax person is, unless somebody wants to fill me in on it right now.
I don't think I do. I thought I saw her at the NXT event I went to when I was in Florida, but apparently I've seen a picture of her because we've only seen her face. We haven't seen like her body in the vignettes. So it's not the first.
She's really big.
Yeah.
What?
Like she's huge.
In terms of height, yeah.
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 Well, alright, so then she's gonna fucking kick ass, probably. They're probably gonna push her, like, I mean, if she doesn't have good wrestling ability, she's just gonna be another Baron Corbin, though. That's...
Oh no, she's gonna get pushed.
There's no doubt.
She's Samoan. She's gonna get pushed.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Alright, next
guys.
next one, Asuka, or Asuka.
We might...
How they pronounce it.
Asuka.
Asuka. No, I'm sorry. Booker T thing.
I have an update on Nia Jax.
What?
Guess when she made her debut?
What?
May 7th of this past year. She's a homegrown talent.
Wow.
So we might be dealing with another Baron Corbin in our hands.
Fuck.
Hey, Baron Corbin's actually good. I actually like that guy.
He got good, but remember him at the beginning when he had the 30-second matches?
Yeah, I mean...
Yeah, that kind of got over really fast.
Yeah.
Still
anyway,
entertaining,
Kimberly, I think, will be in this. Anybody who knows Kimberly in the Indies. Emma will be in contention. Candice, another indie person that I found online. She's fucking awesome. Alexa Bliss, obviously they have to put her in. Carmella, they have to put her in. Dana Brooke, Blue Pants, Jessica Kay, and Cassie. But
Didn't Blue Pants leave?
No, Blue Pants is in here.
She's the Love Bones.
We
just started singing her song.
I thought she left NXT.
And then around out the whole thing would be Dana Brooke, Jessica Kay, and Cassie.
I like Cassie. She's pretty talented.
Yeah, no. So, and notice how after the botches that have been happening, I did not put Eva Marie on this fucking list.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was
She's
thinking.
in the doghouse.
She's gonna get fired. She's getting fired. There's no question about it.
After what happened to Carmella? After what happened to Carmella? Yeah.
No, yeah, they ain't letting her get away with that shit.
Yeah, they can't. All right. So now let's leave it.
By the way, I have an alumni page if you want me to read that too. I actually took the time to make a fucking alumni page for it.
Why not? Why not? So does that mean they can come back anytime they want?
Yes, that means that's why I say alumni. So the Ascension is a part of this. Adam Rose, Adrian Neville, Becky Lynch, Big E, Bo Dallas, Bray Wyatt, Cesaro, Charlotte, Curtis Axel, Daniel Bryan, Darren Young, Dean Ambrose, Eric Rowan, Fandango, Heath Slater. By the way, I'm also going back in 2010.
Yeah, I see that.
Kevin Owens, Luke Harper, Natalia, Paige, Rusev, Ryback, Sasha Banks, Seth Rollins, Sin Cara, Summer Rae, Tyson Kidd, Xavier Woods.
Okay, so I have a question. So you went back to the other NXT. Do you count? Are you doing the Redemption one? That shit, Redemption one too? Or does that not count? From like 2000.
I don't even remember who was on that Redemption one. If so, then yes.
I don't even know.
All right, let me get this up for you.
Okay, so now let's leave it. Now let's take it to Kin Tut. Thank you, James, for your presentation. You get an A+.
Yay! I did good.
So let's leave it to Kin Tut. The Kin.
Oh wow!
You know.
Are you ready for this?
Yes.
I couldn't find all of the two. I did not find all of the NXT.
Aaron and I just did the same thing.
What?
No.
Oh, nope, never mind. Found one more.
Okay. So
So this right here is my
collection.
Most of the pay-per-views from 2006 that I could find.
Okay.
In total, there's
60. Oh my god, I see the shit December to Dismember. No.
We'll get to that.
I haven't seen that yet, so I have it on DVD. I just have to sit down and
Never
watch.
watch it. No, burn that fucking DVD. Burn that atrocity. Fuck
Oh,
that DVD.
It'd be
I
like
wanna
the
see-
one scene from what is it? The Office Space with the printer. We just throw it on the ground, take a baseball bat to it.
Well, I at least want to see how shitty it is.
No, you
I
don't.
will give you my. No, you don't.
You will rage. You will rage. I raged. Don't
All right.
rage.
Let's go through what I got here.
God.
New Year's Revolution. This was the night that Edge cashed in his Money in the Bank to beat John Cena after he went through an elimination chamber.
I remember Big Show had a cast that.
Which means John Cena should have never gone to WrestleMania as the fucking champion.
And also, I remember Big Show was wearing a cast that night.
Yep, he had a match against Triple H.
Yeah.
Over a broken hand.
The debut of Shelton Benjamin's mama.
That's actually some entertaining stuff.
Lord have mercy.
That was actually some entertaining stuff.
Oh,
I hated every second of it.
Let's let John talk about it.
I thought they gave Shelton Benjamin an edge. Actually, I love that.
All right, so let's let John talk. So John, continue.
Okay, we had Edge getting himself disqualified against Ric Flair after hitting him over the head with a briefcase. We had Trish Stratus versus Mickie James in a weird women's title match that they were building up for the match at Mania. A first ever bra and panties gauntlet match.
I remember Mae Young was in it.
Ah! We had Jerry Lawler giving Gregory Helms a 2-minute job.
Yes.
Yeah, Gregory Helms losing to Jerry Lawler, yep.
That no wonder why he didn't get over. They had him lose to an old timer right off the fucking bat.
And then we had the Elimination Chamber, which includes Kurt Angle, Shawn Michaels, Chris Masters, Carlito, and Kane.
Ooh.
Let's put it
I
like
actually
this.
like that chamber match though.
Let's be honest here. There's only 2 people that are actually still with the company. That's Kane and John Cena in this entire match.
Yeah, but then they dropped the ball with Carlito and Chris Masters, and then
Yep, definitely.
Shawn retired, and then Kurt eventually.
Yeah, he went to TNA. Didn't he leave like that year?
Yep, in
2006?
September.
Yep, he left that year. He went into TNA in the end of 2006.
Yeah.
This is garbage. This is a garbage pay-per-view.
I fucking hated the Rumble match too. I thought the Rumble was so stupid.
It came in the middle of the show.
Actually, no, I can't say that actually. No, the Rumble was fucking awesome.
Yeah. I hate that it was in the middle of the show though.
It came in the middle of the show.
I loved Rey Mysterio's journey up, even though we all know why he was getting a shot.
Yeah.
I thought they booked it really well.
Thank you, Eddie. You got me again, Eddie. We had a horrible women's match with Ashley and Mickie James. We had a random 6-person cruiserweight match where Gregory Helms won his title. We had JBL versus the Boogeyman, which the Boogeyman basically beat him in about 5 minutes.
I think it was less than 5 minutes.
Yep, we had Edge and Cena, which pissed me off.
Yeah.
On no end. Because Edge was a top heel in the company, and they squashed him.
And he tapped out with both hands, too. They didn't just have him tap out with one hand, he tapped out with both hands.
And then we have the main event, Kurt Angle versus Mark Henry.
I liked The Undertaker coming in there and destroying the ring. That's about it. I didn't see the match, though, so I can't judge.
It's a dud. My reaction right here is my opinion of it. I have no really opinion on it.
Alright, so the now they have WrestleMania 22.
Nope, we have one more pay-per-view before then.
No Way Out. I actually like that pay-per-view.
This is an awesome pay-per-view.
Yeah.
I think. Mainly because of the main event.
No, I liked Orton versus Rey Mysterio. Even though... But, the
Even
only
though the
match...
storyline sucked.
There's only 2 good matches on that whole show. Let's not overrate it.
Hey, we're talking 2006 shows. This is one of the best ones they had.
Yeah.
Angle and Taker in the main event. Ray and Orton had a decent match, even though I hated the storyline.
Randy Orton kind of destroyed him though.
We had a lot of people in the Cruiserweight match.
God
Yeah.
damn it.
Gregory Helms, Kid Cash, Psychosis, Super Crazy, Paul London, Nunzio, Brian Kendrick, Sky Tuati, and Funaki.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
That's a lot of people.
Random.
We have Matt Hardy.
No.
We had Matt Hardy and Tatanka versus Eminem.
That was random.
What the fuck?
Wow.
How random can you get
Tatanka?
with, how random
Tonka.
can you get with that?
It was
Wow.
It was a mystery tag partner, and everyone was hoping for Jeff. Nope, it was Tatanka.
What the
That
fuck?
is a letdown. That's a letdown.
We had a Lashley.
By the way, can I just go and say that was Tatanka's worst run with the company?
Yeah, probably.
That was like his worst fucking run ever.
We had Lashley versus JBL.
And JBL beat him in the undefeated streak because Finley in the feud.
Yep. And then we had a random United States Championship match between Booker T and some mystery guy I don't know.
Right now, that also killed Lashley's character was JBL fucking beating him.
Yeah.
We
Then
we had a random title match here. Booker T versus
I don't know, dude.
Chris Benoit. What?
I don't know. Who are you talking about?
I have no idea. I mean, obviously he didn't really make that much of an impact if I don't remember him.
Yeah.
I thought it would be Gunnar Scott, but
No, not honestly though. Chris Benoit. I actually like that U.S. title match. It actually has storylines and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But that was actually a good. I like that pay-per-view.
Yep.
yeah, no, that was
One
like
One of the better ones of the year.
Yeah, I like that WrestleMania.
I liked it all except for the main event. I'm sorry, but Triple H and John Cena was shit. John Cena sucked. He
Yep.
really did suck back then.
Edge and Foley stole the show.
Yeah. The Money in the Bank. I like the Money in the Bank match. I think that Money in the Bank should stay at WrestleMania. In all honesty, I don't think it should be because I like it better at WrestleMania than its own pay-per-view.
I liked it as its own pay-per-view when they had 2 Money in the Bank matches. But
Yeah.
now, since they only have one, it doesn't need its own pay-per-view.
John, why are you? I don't mean to be rude here, but why are you sideways?
Because I'm laying down and my phone is like.
Okay, I thought your phone was like. I thought you were like flip sideways. I'm sorry, but anyhow, yeah.
Just cut out Randy Orton and Kurt Angle and Rey Mysterio had a great match.
I actually didn't really like that triple threat. I thought it was kind of rushed. I thought they rushed the triple threat. Okay, it was a good triple threat. Rey Mysterio.
If it was just Mysterio and Kurt, it'd be fine. I mean, their match at SummerSlam.
I mean, well, actually, the original match was supposed to be like before he died was supposed to be Eddie, Kurt Angle, and Randy Orton. That was the long-term plan. It was actually supposed to be Randy Orton winning the belt.
Yeah.
He was supposed to win a world title belt from Eddie. Eddie was supposed to be champion in 2005, winning it from
I'll be right back,
Batista.
guys. I gotta mute my mic.
Okay.
Oh.
Alright, well, I know. Let's talk about that WrestleMania. They had a random World Tag Team Championship match between Kane and the Big Show versus Chris Masters and Carlito.
Yep, of course. They didn't believe in long-term planning. That's when the long-term planning was done.
Random as John. See, it's so bad. John's choking himself with the.
So it's so bad. They don't want to relive this year. Let him. Yeah. Let that year die.
But I like the Money in the Bank though, and RVD won. There was a push that was long overdue for RVD, but
Yep.
you know, at least he finally got it. I heard Mr. Kennedy was actually supposed to win it though, but he got injured. So there you go. What else was on that show? Trish Stratus versus Mickie James. I like the feud. They kind of ruined. I mean, it's probably not the next, but they kind of ruined it because they already had a match at New Year's Revolution. They should have just waited till WrestleMania, but you know. What else was on that show? Shawn Michaels versus Vince McMahon. If you like watching Vince McMahon, somebody beat the hell out of Vince McMahon, then you like this match. But this was a good feud. So, I mean, James, you had to have liked it.
was surprised that Vince could still take the fucking punishment. Holy shit.
Oh yeah. JBL versus I think his name was Chris Benoit, but I don't remember. JBL won the U.S. title. What a joke!
By the way, the one downer of the Shawn Michaels Vince McMahon feud that started the Spirit Squad.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry. That's
Oh God.
Yeah, that was bad.
what it is. It is what it is. All right.
But what else was on that show?
What has?
Didn't they have like some sort of like pillow fight or something with like?
Yeah, they did. It was Tori Wilson versus Candice Michelle in the Playboy play match.
Well,
Yeah.
I remember watching that before I knew about like storylines or anything. I always skipped that match because I never wanted to watch it. I thought the match was it good?
What do you think?
It sucked.
It's Jared's just having fun there with his added effects.
What was it talk about 2006 WWE?
I don't know. He brought it up, and I just happened to have my DVD collection here.
Alright, but yeah, then we had that. It was the then Cena. What else was the?
Then we had Cena and Triple H in the main event, which sucked.
No, we missed Mateko and Mark Henry in the casket match.
Do we really need to go over that?
We don't need to talk about that.
No.
It was impressive to see Undertaker lift him up for the tombstone. Let's just say that. That was cool. But
that was it. That was all that was good about that fucking match.
Yeah, pretty much.
The match was otherwise was a goddamn dud.
Yeah. One of Undertaker's worst WrestleMania matches.
One of them of all time.
And then the main event was Triple H versus John Cena.
Which was one of the worst WrestleMania matches I've ever seen in my entire life.
So what's the next Backlash? 2006?
And they always make the excuse, oh yeah, we were booed because of our entrances. No, you were booed because this match was going to fucking suck. Okay? This was bound to suck. Cena was way too green still. Triple H barely could carry a fucking fly. Didn't really want to carry a fly. He didn't really want to carry anybody at that time. It was bound to fucking suck.
Okay, Backlash.
Yeah. That was when the buy rate started to be piss poor, by the way. Not a lot of people bought that.
Backlash?
Especially considering Edge wasn't in the main event. But anyway, yeah, Backlash, God. Yeah, now we're back to Edge main eventing again. Holy shit.
What should have happened?
Probably should have been in a fucking triple threat match for the goddamn title since he had a rematch clause.
That he used on Raw.
The fuck?
Alright. Mickey James versus Trish Stratus. They won the title.
I heard Trish Stratus got injured in the...
That's not too bad.
Trish Stratus got injured in the middle of it, which sucked. We had Ric Flair versus Umaga with Armando Alejandro Estrada.
Umaga was... I heard Umaga probably destroyed him, didn't he?
Yep. Big Show versus Kane. This was during his May 19th bit.
To start off that terrible fake Kane versus real Kane feud.
Kane. Okay, this match was actually... What?
I don't know. Continue.
This match, I think, is an underrated classic. The Money in the Bank versus Intercontinental Championship winner take all. RVD versus Shelton Benjamin.
Ooh. Yeah, those are two really good in-ring performers right there.
Yeah.
Yep. Yes,
How high do you think RVD was when he was during that match?
Was he that high?
I haven't seen it, so...
It's a joke, so what do you guys think?
Out then.
Alright, next match. Shawn Michaels and God versus Schmidt the McMahons.
That was so stupid.
No.
McMahonism. And James is out.
He's out of here.
Alright.
Continue.
And then the main event, which was Cena, H, and Kane.
I like
And
that
Edge.
match. I like that match.
I
Good.
fucked that up. Botched here. Alright.
Next.
Judgment Day 06.
The Great Khali destroyed the Undertaker.
He chopped him out.
Fuck that.
And then he dropped out the Undertaker. I haven't seen it, but I heard the Great Khali. I heard the Great Khali like completely destroyed him.
Yep.
A man who was most recently
Let me go
known for dancing with fucking Natty on television.
Dropped
That's
out.
Natty, of all people.
Dropped
They
out.
were legit jobbed out to Kali.
Okay. Helms versus Super Crazy for the Cruiserweight title. It's
That
okay.
doesn't sound like a bad match.
It's okay.
I'd watch that.
Sounds like a pretty good match.
Jillian Hall versus Melina.
Nope.
No.
No.
Kill me.
Eminem versus Brian Kendrick and Paul London.
Didn't
amazing.
Eminem break up after that? Because I heard Joey Mercury and Johnny Nitro like hated each other in real life. I don't know why, but
No. Well, I think they did. I don't even know. They reunited after in Armageddon.
Yep.
yeah, but
Which I'll get to. I don't have the DVD on me right now, but okay.
Well, I mean, that's what you get when one of your fucking partners does fucking drugs. Joey Mercury was a huge drug addict.
yeah.
Yep. Then we have Finley versus same guy too. I can't get his name right. Chris Benoit. Who the fuck
Yeah.
is he? No idea. Chris Benoit.
Who is it?
Chris Benoit.
Finley versus Chris Benoit.
Who is
Yes.
Finley versus Benoit?
Yeah.
Yep.
Sounds like an alright match.
Yeah.
I don't really remember it that much. To tell you the truth, I've only watched this one once,
I think I have it.
and then I kind of lost it.
I actually have that. DVD. I have that DVD.
Booker T versus Bobby Lashley in the King of the Ring final. This is where King Booker
Was created.
Oh
the king.
no! Oh no! Oh no!
Good.
And then
Oh.
And then I mean,
Bobby Lashley's like speared him out of his throne.
and then our main event was JBL versus Rey Mysterio for the World Heavyweight title.
I don't know why. This should have been the match. This should have been the match where JBL retired.
I guess they didn't really have any top heels to put against Rey.
Yeah.
They had Randy fucking Orton.
No, Orton broke his ankle.
Oh, right.
Damn.
Here's some good shit.
Oh yeah, I heard that was good shit.
That was good shit. It just did a shitty buy rate because nobody gave a shit for it.
No, this is where. Okay, so here we go. FBI versus Tajiri and Super Crazy.
The full-blooded Italians. Oh man, that is. I remember that tag team.
That was
Takes
great.
me back.
I thought they could have done better, like having all like just the three to fight again. I would have liked to see that. Yoshihiro Tajiri versus
Taz beats the King in about 8 seconds.
Yeah, because Kaz couldn't take any bumps because he was injured. So.
Balls Mahoney versus Masato Tanaka.
yeah, which
Balls.
lasted 5 minutes.
Yep.
God,
Kurt Angle versus
damn,
Randy
fucking chair shot.
Kurt Angle versus Randy fucking Orton.
Sounds like a good match.
It was. Orton got booed. He got booed bad.
Randy Orton.
He got you suck dick chance.
I heard somebody like threw some at him or
Kurt
something.
Angle was like heavily cheered because he was part of the ECW brand, even though the year previous he was trashing it with JBL. ECW fans, am I right?
Yeah, ECW. I actually have 2 of those, the best of ECW DVDs, which I plan to review. Mixed tag team match. This was actually a really good match right here.
Yes.
Tommy Dreamer, Terry Funk, and Beulah versus Mick Foley, Edge, and Lita.
Oh, that was a great match.
Terry Funk, at 60 years old, went into a barbed wire board.
Yep. I thought that
Respect.
And that ended his career, right?
highly underrated match.
Rey Mysterio and Sabu, I wish went longer, but oh man, that table botch.
Yeah, then that ended the show, too.
That ended their match.
Wasn't it
Yeah.
supposed to be Mysterio winning that, by the way?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but Sabu botched.
Of
What
course he
happened
did.
again?
That's what he does.
That's
happened?
Yeah.
Sabu is always good at botching. That's all.
What happened was they set up a table in between the ring and the guardrail, and Sabu was supposed to hit a DD3 through the table, but I think Mysterio was up too much.
The fucking idiot obviously didn't know how to set up hardware because the table was way too far off the edge of the apron. So that's what fucking caused that.
And it snapped
Yeah.
at the tip, and it just looked bad.
Almost gave Rey Mysterio a fucking concussion, the goddamn idiot.
I don't
Then
know
we
what's
have
happening.
John Cena versus RVD, which RVD won the title, and it was grand and glorious.
And that's the first time that the Money in the Bank winner cashed in fairly and squarely.
Yep,
Fair.
that's the one and only time. Oh wait, no, I might see that.
Really?
Okay, what's the...
Vengeance.
Was that good?
I just threw it. I think that should give my opinion of it.
I shall slight my throat on how bad this show is.
How bad was it? I didn't see it.
On a scale from 1 to 10, -10.
Is there anything good about it?
No.
There is one good match on it.
John Cena versus Sabu.
No, it's Johnny Nitro versus Carlito versus Shelton Benjamin.
Oh my fucking god, that was a classic.
in the Carlito match.
That sounds like a
Oh
good
my
match.
fucking god, that was the best match of like the whole fucking year. I was so pissed it didn't get a Slammy Award candidate.
I don't think they had it at the time.
No,
Yeah,
it
they
didn't.
did.
Hey, what the fuck?
Well, you know what match won it that year, by the way?
What?
Vince McMahon versus Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania 22 won the best match of the year. Hey, comments.
James doesn't even need to tell
That
me.
is stupid.
Yep, no. Fuck this shit. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Okay, what's the next pay-per-view? Isn't it the Great American Bash?
Yeah, the Great American Bash 2006.
Oh god damn it.
The debut of the Punjabi prison match. And Kali
Fucking damn it.
couldn't even be in it because he was injured.
One of only two in history.
That match was bad.
We had Kennedy getting busted open badly. I remember that.
I heard like it was so bad you could like see his skull.
Yeah.
Wow.
We had Ray versus Booker. And
Anyone
Booker. The grand total of the match was 30 minutes, but after that was Booker T's entrance. He took forever to get to the ring. 4-way bra and panties match between Ashley, Julian Crystal, and Michelle McCool.
Wow.
Sounds like a good match.
Probably the best match of the whole show because you get to see tits and ass.
TNA.
Ha.
Matt Hardy and Gregory Helms.
Didn't they have like a feud for like?
Pretty good.
Didn't they have like a feud that lasted like forever?
Yeah, they didn't really do anything with it.
I think they had good matches though. It's Matt Hardy and Helms, so.
Finley and William Regal for the United States Championship.
Wasn't Bobby Lashley supposed?
Oh yeah, that was when Finley was U.S. champion, which I was so in favor for.
Yep.
Wasn't Bobby Lashley supposed to be in that match? Then he got injured or something.
He got, to quote Terry Long, he got elevated enzymes in the liver, player. Then finally, then finally we have Paul London and Brian Kendrick versus the Pitbulls. Gregory Hill, not Gregory Hills. Jamie Noble and Kid Cash.
That doesn't sound like a bad tag team match.
No,
Sounds okay.
it really wasn't.
That pay-per-view doesn't sound like complete shit. That Pujari prison.
That Pujami prison match made me like drop the fucking mic. Really.
I remember Big Show Clyde. Oh, wasn't it? SummerSlam?
SummerSlam.
SummerSlam was actually a very, very good show.
If only I had been a fan at that time.
Can you actually name a match on the show?
John Cena versus Edge.
Yeah.
Yep. That's not obvious. Mick Foley and Ric Flair was on that show also.
DX versus the McMahon.
So was Big Show and Sabu was actually a surprisingly good match.
Yep.
For the ECW championship when Big Show was champion.
Booker T and King Booker and Batista.
Yeah, King Booker and Batista was surprisingly not bad. I was expecting them to like punch each other in the fucking face, like for real.
Yeah, I heard they're going to like a real fight or
They
something.
hated each other at that time.
Hogan and Orton.
I heard that was bad. Well, I heard the crowd died after when it didn't main event or something.
I don't know. I didn't really pay any attention to it.
I wasn't paying attention to it.
Mysterio and Chavo.
So Chavo beats the guy that just was the World Heavyweight Champion. That makes no sense.
In the opener.
Yeah.
Okay,
That just
now...
goes to show you, I mean, I'll be honest with you. I loved the Ray and Chavo feud.
Yeah.
I thought their matches were fucking amazing. Like in 2006.
My favorite one's the I Quit match they had, where Rey Mysterio was hanging upside down by his knee. That was.
I remember that.
Okay, only 2 more left.
Good times.
No, there's no. Really?
Times.
All that I have currently in my
Okay.
position.
By the way, this is about the time where, like, right around the time where I stopped watching wrestling, like, as far as WWE is the first time and went straight to TNA.
Alright, then
really?
next up was Unforgiven.
Unforgiven?
Yep, I remember. Here's the things I remember about that. Cena and Edge in TLC match.
Yep.
I remember the McMahons versus DX and the Big Show in the Hell in a Cell where McMahon got shoved up Big Show's ass.
I like that match.
Oh my god, though. That was Shane McMahon.
Shane McMahon
Fucking
took some freaking
fucking
bumps.
beating of his life. Like he looked like he was legit like about to die. Like,
Yeah.
That was kind of at some points unsettling to see.
Yeah.
That's about all I remember.
Their goddamn Spirit Squad angle. Like why? I mean, and I hate to rant about this, but like, why the fuck will you put yourself through that for this shit? When it's not even gonna have a big payoff in the end. You know, like.
All right. Then we had No Mercy, in which this was the show where I enjoyed the Chris Benoit versus William Regal.
Who wouldn't?
Who?
Just some random Canada guy that they pulled out of nowhere. They pulled someone out of their ass.
It was Dynamite Kid.
We had and then we had a fatal 4-way match in the main event, which was Lashley, Finlay, Batista, and King Booker. That's about all I remember from the show.
I remember Undertaker
It was for the
lost
title.
it. I remember Undertaker
Kennedy.
lost
Oh,
it.
that match sucked. I forgot about that. That match sucked.
I remember Undertaker
What
hit him
match?
with the
What match?
Undertaker versus
Taker
Mr.
and Kennedy.
Who was it?
Taker and Kennedy.
Oh God.
It was so boring.
That was I remember their greatest match was probably the Hearst match. Which
is the next show.
God.
Nope. Cyber Sunday. Here we are. Cincinnati, Ohio. Here we
How
are.
bad was this one?
The best part of the show is a comedy segment.
That's not good.
Here's the best part. So Sean's backstage and he's like, I don't know what to do.
I know.
What's your
That
name?
was, yep.
What's your name? Stan. See, I just kicked Stan.
That was the only good part.
But
That
didn't
So fucking suck.
what didn't DX face rated RKO? Was that bad?
And they lost. I don't remember it. Cena versus Booker versus Show in the winner take something match. I don't know. Champion of champions.
They did a champions versus champions. Let me guess. Big Show got eliminated first off.
No, it was an elimination match. Kevin Federline interfered in this match and caused Cena the match to cause Booker T to retain his title.
Wow.
We have Umaga versus Kane. We have a Texas Tornado tag team match. Crime Time versus the Highlanders versus Charlie Haas versus and Viscera versus Cade and Murdoch.
Was that good?
Oh, God, that sounds like a clusterfuck of bullshittery.
World Tag Team Title match: Ric Flair and Rowdy Piper versus the Spirit Squad, in which Flair and Piper won.
I think a lot of people were actually happy when that happened, though.
Only to drop the belts the next night to the Radar KO.
Yeah, that was bullshit. But hey, at least the Spirit Squad aren't the champs anymore. Yay.
We have an Intercontinental title match between Jeff Hardy and Carlito.
Was it good?
Yeah, I like it.
You fucker, I want Cheez-Its now.
And then we have Mickey James and Lita.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
Sounds pretty good, actually.
Survivor Series. All I remember is Crime Time selling off Lita's shit.
No, we don't talk about that. No, I was not a fan of that.
Yeah.
To this day, I will forever remember the disrespect that WWE showed Lita before she fucking left.
Yeah.
Like, I get what she did. I get that she fucking, like, cheated on Matt Hardy with Edge, but that was, like, a fucking year ago. Like, get with the fucking times. It's over and done with. People were still calling her a whore and a slut and everything, and, like, she just, like, said fuck it and retired. And I don't fucking blame her.
Yeah.
I really don't.
Yep.
And the worst part is they lost probably their best pairing for the fucking Rated RKO group.
Oh, yeah.
Was the manager to be fucking Lita. So. What else was the show consist of? I bet it was a shit.
Kane Booker versus Batista. Some random tag elimination tag matches. We had Ron Simmons in a match.
Did he win?
Yep, he won. I remember Radar KO's team got buried from Triple H's team. Why? Because of.
Oh my God, that's right. That was when
Why?
Punk
Because
was
fuck
part
you.
of that team. Yep.
Why? Because fuck you. That's why. And I look at it and I laugh because CM Punk's with Triple H on his team, and I'm like, wow, you guys are gonna hate each other.
Yeah. I remember that.
And then we have Taker and Anderson in a First Blood match.
That was okay.
Okay. Now it's time to get to the fun one. The really fun one.
Was it Armageddon before that, or was it after that?
It was after.
Okay. I can't judge because I didn't see it.
James, I'll let you have the floor on this one. December to Dismember 2006.
Ariel versus Kelly was fucking so stupid and a waste of fucking resources and time. If you actually worked your money to get this fucking pay-per-view. This caused me to go straight to TNA and say fuck WWE. Because this show was the worst fucking pay-per-view in the past 15 years at that time. That's how bad this fucking show was. They got rid of Sabu and replaced him with Holly for whatever fucking reason because of a V3 dynamic. They did not make Punk the champion. They made Lashley the champion. I could go over everything that was wrong about this show.
I can go for it right here. I have the entire card right here. Because normally I just read it from the back, but they only advertised 2 matches for it. We open up with the Hardys versus the M&M. This was the best match on the show, and it peaked early.
And the Hardys versus M&M. Keep in mind,
They
weren't even on the fucking brand.
You can get this match fairly easily in 2 other occasions at Armageddon and at Royal Rumble 07. So there's better instance of this match. Balls Mahoney versus Matt Striker.
Balls.
Balls
Wow.
Mahoney.
Fucking stupid bullshit. First off, Matt Striker was never meant to be a fucking wrestler. It was meant to be a fucking commentator. So, we all know that.
The Pope D'Angelo Nero and Sylvester Turkai.
Oh my god. Sylvester fucking sucked.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, he was bad.
Worst fucking wrestler I've ever seen in my goddamn life.
Was it? Pope was Elijah Burke, but right.
It was an FCW pay-per-view with an ECW name to it.
Versus the FBI.
With no tag team titles, by the way. There's no tag team titles.
You know why they don't have any tag team titles?
Because they didn't give a shit.
No, it's because the brand wasn't big enough. They didn't have enough people on there to warrant that. That's why they didn't put a secondary title on that either.
No, but you could do a fucking trade-off to have Hardys and M&M show up on your fucking show.
Yeah. You only had 15 freaking people on that show.
Give me a fucking break.
And by the way, the FBI, I forget the woman's name, but her outfit
was the best part of the whole fucking show.
Exactly. I cannot deny that one.
Yeah, Trinity. Trinity was her name.
Mike Knox and Kelly versus Kevin Thorne.
By the way, I think that was Brooke Adams, by the way.
That was not Brooke Adams. I know that ass.
Okay.
That was not Brooke Adams.
Okay.
Jeremy, I don't think you've been on the show long enough. Just to listen to me talk about the women of wrestling.
Dead ass.
Badass.
All right. Then finally, the Extreme Elimination Chamber, which may be the second worst elimination chamber of all time. It's been surpassed.
I think it's the worst.
It's been surpassed. Trust me. Big Show, RVD, CM Punk, Test, Hardcore Holly, and Bobo Lashley.
Bobo Lashley. I don't even call him by his real name. It sucks so bad. We call him Bobo Lashley.
It caused Paul Heyman to leave WWE, which was terrible.
Yep, and Big Show the same night there. Big Show was bullshit. Big Show was. If your fucking 7-foot-tall giant is bullshit, then you know you're doing something wrong.
All right.
In my opinion, that was.
This pay-per-view does have a distinguishing point, a record, the lowest buy rate in WWE pay-per-view history.
Yep.
So it made history. There you go. Not a good history. Alright, let's finish off the last one.
The last one is Armageddon 06.
Which was actually good for one shoot and 2 reasons, and that was Anderson and Baker in the casket hearse thing, and the Fatal 4-Way tag match between
Joey Mercury,
London and Kendrick, Eminem, and the Hardys.
Joey Mercury got his nose fucked.
Yes.
Yes.
Alright, so there we go. We're done with that.
Yep. Still, this is the best pay-per-view of that year. This is.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Yeah, I don't even have it in. I don't even have it in here. Actually, it's actually in my Xbox right now. I have Backlash 07 in here.
Backlash 07. That's so horrible.
Backlash 07 is actually, I find, would be very entertaining.
I thought,
Yeah, it was a good.
I thought
I liked it.
2006 was just a horrible year.
It was a horrible year. This was the best show.
No, 2007, he said.
Oh, 2007?
Okay, can we talk about NXT?
No, now we gotta. What I wanted to talk about is WWE possibly re-signing Alberto Del Rio back.
Yay!
I'll,
I'm happy about that.
I'll find the article and I'll read it so that way.
Because they're looking for like a top Hispanic talent, aren't they? Like a top Spanish
Yeah, I think that might be why.
guy.
Well, they had an opportunity to get in
And
Carlito.
they freaking low-blowed
They had an
Carlito, so...
opportunity to get Carlito back, but they fucking lowballed him because fuck it.
Yeah. Trying to find it.
As soon as you guys are done, I am getting food. I hope you know.
Can I come?
You live all the way in Fitchburg right now.
Okay. So WWE News. The article was posted on October 11th, 2015. WWE News. WWE attempted to bring back former WWE superstar Alberto Del Rio. How long is this article? Oh, it's not that long. Okay. WWE helped to create the star that was Alberto Del Rio over a period of 5 years. He was used in a major way the moment he arrived on the main roster from FCW. He quickly became a Money in the Bank winner as well.
Mysterio. I thought those are some of Rey Mysterio's past matches with this.
Hold on one second. There's some ads playing on. Hold on.
Which one is it?
Let's just talk about that before you read the rest of the article. Who here enjoyed the Rey Mysterio Alberto Del Rio match?
I did. I
I'm
like
not
the
a fan
two.
of-
I like the feud, but I didn't like the 2 out of 3 falls match. I don't think. I thought that was rushed, but I like the feud. Yeah.
I'm not a fan of Alberto Del Rio's character.
Yeah. At the end of this.
I was at the time. I was at the time when he first debuted, and then they fucking way everything.
Entitled aristocrat. I've already seen it before and done better. Triple H, the $1 Million Man, JBL. All 3 of those better than all 3 of those characters. Way better.
Yeah, but
fleshed
I
out
mean,
than
no, I
Alberto.
know what you're saying, but I mean, at that time, first off, I mean, at least he was a better wrestler.
I
And plus,
prefer.
he had shit that made the character interesting. Like he had the personal ring announcer, he had the cars, he had the Mexican flag.
Yeah, true.
Ring, he had the Mexican towel, he had the cool sparkly power. Like he had that natural like I'm a rich snob, so hate.
I like.
Yeah.
I prefer. I want him to stay in Lucha Underground though.
Yeah.
I'll be right back, guys.
Okay.
All right, have fun.
But yeah, I like the Alberto Del Rio. I didn't like that they killed it off with the. Let me mute his mic in case. Okay, he did it himself. Good job. I didn't like the Alberto Del Rio and Mysterio feud. I didn't like how they killed it off with the 2 out of 3 falls match though. That was kind of
Yeah, that could have made events at some pay-per-views actually if they got the world title around Del Rio sooner.
Oh yeah. So let's be.
I mean, I know it would have been rushed, but I really think that Del Rio should have been champion because at some point because he was actually really doing good as his character.
Oh yeah. So he quickly became a Money in the Bank winner as well as a WWE and World Heavyweight Champion. He also won a Royal Rumble. He actually won the largest in WWE history. Sadly, he was released over hitting a social worker who was employed by the WWE at the time. And we're gonna don't rant about it yet because
By the way, I'm no bullshit on WWE for that. So if Alberto Del Rio says no to that, I really would not be so fucking surprised.
Yeah.
Because that is so hypocritical. It's not even funny.
Because here's why he got fired. The guy allegedly made racist comments toward Del Rio, which made him very angry. Which you know, if someone made racist comments towards someone, that should make him angry. When he told him to apologize, he refused and got hit. So at least Del Rio didn't just go hit the guy. He just told him to apologize.
Yeah.
You know, so you think in any company, normal company, the guy making the racist comments would be punished. But not in WWE, because guess who got punished?
They were just looking for an excuse to get rid of Del Rio at the time, let's be honest.
I heard Del Rio was planning on leaving anyways. Actually, he was not. He wasn't going to resign his contract. But Del Rio got punished for it.
Nothing going for him.
Del Rio got punished for it, but the social guy got off pretty light. You know, the social guy got nothing.
Well, now he's fired, and hopefully they get Alberto Del Rio back, because Alberto Del Rio's an amazing wrestler and should be used a lot better than he is being used.
So yeah, he already just said the next thing was
going to be an amazing babyface if just given a better role.
Dude, I liked it. I actually liked his moveset better as a baby. That's what I hated about his moveset. They dumbed down his moveset when he was a heel with nothing but kicks. All he did was Insecurity and the rope super kicks. When he was a face, he did more moonsaults. He did more babyface moves.
Yeah.
But let me continue. So the guy allegedly hold on. Eventually WWE released the guy too, but they couldn't at the time due to the assault charges that the guy could likely charge W at potentially WWE and potentially WWE if they cut them both or pick the side of W. That doesn't really make a lot of sense, but I guess in a company it does really make sense because I guess they didn't want to lose money.
Yeah.
So this made W.
No, they don't want to lose money. Yeah.
This made Del Rio go on a rant about how minorities are kept back and how racist WWE was toward him. However, if you look at what all he accomplished in WWE during his short tenure there was no room to talk about not getting used in big ways. WWE also wanted to bring him back and never truly wanted him to go at all. Sadly, he and WWE got into a major I think that says ordeal over his contract, among other things, and the words exchanged just didn't go well. So that meant a WWE return was out of cards, right?
I'm gonna kick your ass, racist!
Wrong! But they're wrong. WWE is having difficulty creating another top Hispanic star. And when talks with Carlito went south,
Well, no. Oh, now you guys are. But you had two chances. It was Constant Collar and fucking Kalisto, and you fucked it up. It's like you do with everything else. Because you guys are fucking tards and don't know how to run a fucking wrestling organization at all. And I don't even care if I use that word. That's what it is. And it's stupid. It's absolutely stupid. It's the worst. Yeah. Like, someone fight the writing staff, please. Please fire the writing staff.
Oh, I thought you said fight the writing staff.
Fire the writing staff. Fire whoever's creating the fucking people. Fire them. This is bullshit.
Yeah, I agree.
You're not going to get anywhere by bringing back all the old stars. You need to create some new stars or you're not going to go anywhere.
I agree.
And you need to book them like they're the top fucking stars.
Like,
UFC pushes the best fucking athletes. Why can't you do that with your fucking superstars?
Because they're dumb.
NXT pushed the best athletes. Okay.
I believe they're in the same banner, huh?
Yeah. So, but yeah.
And then, so continuing. So I'll just continue. And when talks with Carlito went south, more and more people discussed the idea of bringing back Del Rio, who many loved while he was with the company.
Carlito went south because you fuckers lowballed him.
Yeah, I heard they lowballed him.
I mean, I wonder why you lowballed him, because you're probably going to turn him into another fucking Los Matadores fucking fuck nugget like his coach, Primo and Epico.
Yeah, I agree. They probably would have done that.
Stupid bullshit. Fuck you all. Fuck you all and your fucking writing staff, whoever comes up with this bullshit.
Yeah, I agree. So continuing, Del Rio seems to be happy away from WWE as he works with.
Stay away from it. Honestly, I was kind of happy that he'd be in there, but just Del Rio, stay where you're at, dude.
As he worked with AAA and Lucha Underground on top of other indie companies, he is making a good living as well, which only makes him happier with the lighter schedule. Because he says that he wants to work a lighter. He didn't like.
Yeah, that's another issue with WWE is that they don't limit the road schedule. That's why people get injured all the fucking time too.
Oh yeah.
I mean, even John Cena gets injured every once in a fucking while, and then they at that time ratings were plummeting because they weren't creating new stars. So of course ratings were plummeting. So of course if that was the case, like I don't understand why they didn't limit the road schedule at that point. Like they should really. I mean, I remember what TNA used to do. They used to go live one week and then tape the next episode the next following fucking day. Like when TNA was actually good.
Oh yeah. So while WWE and Del Rio while WWE and Del Rio very well could have spoken by now about a comeback, it is not certain that has of not now. Wow, what the fuck? Let me read that again. While WWE and Del Rio very well could have spoken by now about a comeback, it is not certain that he has of now. Okay, there you go. The only thing known is that the company is high on the idea of bringing him back and would probably be willing to pay him well to do so. Now that the second season of Lucha Underground has reportedly been confirmed for January of 2016, I'm gonna try to watch the first season. It does not seem like Alberto Del Rio will make a heroic WWE return anytime soon. Even if Lucha didn't return, he easily could go to Japan, American Indies, or work mostly in Mexico and make a good living. It is tough for WWE to bring someone of the stature of Del Rio back at this point, especially with how he ended up leaving the company. WWE has contemplated bringing back Rey Mysterio as well because of the major need for a top Hispanic star. But technically, Rey Mysterio is that old star. Many believe that WWE already has a potential Hispanic draw in Kalisto, if they ever gave him the opportunity to show it, rather they have reduced him to tag him with Sin Cara. Many feel that he is the second coming of Rey Mysterio and could be huge if WWE let him go to the singles world and work his way up from the
as I said, it really would not matter if Sin Cara was teamed up with them. They could have made stars out of both of them, especially as a tag team, and they fucked it up. So that's as far as I'm going with that. They really fucking dropped the ball with that tag team.
So the problem is that the WWE does not feel this way about Kalisto as of now.
Yeah, of course, because they don't. Yeah, because they don't like good athletes. Let's be honest.
The hell was that?
Johnny, really? You got here wicked fucking late, dude.
That wasn't me.
Huh?
I just got here. That wasn't me.
Oh. Well, alright. I don't know who it was, but anyway, yeah, no, you got here wicked late, dude.
Yeah.
Well, DJ, I wonder why that is.
I sent you the message.
What the fuck?
Were you have a little phone call?
What?
You didn't tell me what time it was, dude. I was asleep. You could have given me a
I
phone call.
fucking sent you the hangout. I told you we were going live.
What the fuck? I don't know what to...
You know I sleep in on weekends.
Well,
It's a Monday.
Yeah, I mean.
Yo, guys, I'm about to get off. I have to write a paper. I forgot.
We pretty much got everything covered anyway. All right.
Sorry, we didn't really get to say anything.
It's cool. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Do you want to say bye?
Bye.
Bye.
See you later.
Fuck.
What the
fuck?
Please fucker more streaks.
So what the fuck? So he just called. Like we can't end it now because then we're gonna look like dicks.
Yeah, well, I mean, we covered everything. You can ask him questions. I gotta go and do laundry, so.
Hold on, let me finish.
Check up
Let me
on
finish.
my Hangout.
Huh?
Let me finish reading this. Alright, so there is a thought that they very well could give their own Hispanic workers a chance, but this will probably only happen after they exercise the power to find an already established star like an Alberto Del Rio or Rey Mysterio.
Yeah,
It seems, though, that those top stars have turned them down this far, so we shall see. There you go.
We just lost Johnny.
I don't give a shit. He got here late anyway. So anyway, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they fucking, I consider WWE a biased company. I will to the day I die until they actually push their stars a lot better. First off, they need to actually push the Asian stars better. They need to push the Mexican stars better, and they definitely need to push the black guys better.
Oh yeah, that's
Until
like
that
the big.
happens, I will not buy this Hispanic. We need to push Hispanics better. I think that Del Rio should have deserved a lot more because even though he was all those things and then some, he was not used properly. He was not used in proper storylines. They made him look like a fucking joke by the end. So, yeah, no, I think that there needs to be a fucking change with ethnicities being used better in WWE, and it needs to start now. Yes, okay, you got the New Day as your tag team champions, but you forced it on us at first. The only reason why we like them now is because they made it work, shockingly.
Save the Gable.
You know, and then it's just, you know, that's all. There's really nothing else to say about that when it
It's
comes
just
to bias.
ridiculous.
The Asians, you guys make jokes of all the time.
Yeah, Yoshi Tato's.
You look like a fucking joke by saying SmackDown #1 announcer, which was entertaining, but you know he was also a tremendous athlete, so it was just kind of fucking.
And then Yoshi Tatsu, they made look like
Drop
an
the ball
absolute
with him.
joke.
Yoshitatsu, same thing. Fucking Tatsumi Shinoku, which was a huge export, same thing.
It
That's
seems
all I
like.
gotta say. Get your shit together, WWE with ethnicities. That's all I gotta say. So
And
I
then
gotta eat because I'm
one
hungry.
final thing. This is a quick thing. Rusev and Lana are engaged. That's
Thank you, Lord. I'm glad that they didn't give in to Vince McMahon's stupid bullshit.
I mean,
Congratulations.
I'm actually happy for them because I wanted them to fucking like. I didn't think that it would be the case, but I'm glad they're getting married because that was just because Vince was trying to break them up and it was like really not doing well.
I just find it kind of suspicious that they get engaged and then Summer Rae proposes to Rusev on Raw. That's kind of weird.
Yeah, I don't know. Fuck it. It's not not worth.
All right.
Alright, I'm hungry. I'm gonna go eat food. Guys, check out Massasoit Wrestling and check out Jerry Hebert's side. I need to eat. I need to actually spend time with my other friends that are actually here, and I'm sorry I woke up late. But, yeah.
So when are we doing this again? Are we doing this tomorrow? Are we doing this Friday? When's the next episode?
I guess we'll review Raw tomorrow. Why the fuck not?
Okay.
I will not be on the show tomorrow.
Oh yeah, because you got shit to do Tuesday, right?
I have a job.
Yeah, he starts tomorrow.
Alright, so it'll just probably be you, me, Steve, maybe Chris, and maybe Dave, and maybe Ori.
No, Ori's not coming to school.
God fuck you, Dave. God damn it, where's my goddamn belt?
He's got to present your belt.
By the time he presents the belt, you'll probably no longer be the champion.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit. Alright, I'm gonna go. I'm hungry. Bye.
Bye. Alright, John, do you want to plug your channel?
Keep your eyes out for top 5 things to kill TNA. And, of course, check out the show here. And that video will be coming up soon. I've just finished writing for it, and now just got to find people that will do it for me. So if you guys want to do it, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of too late to bring that up, actually, because it's only me and you now, Owen.
Yeah, I know. Right?
So, yeah, I'm the Royal One King Tut. Signing off.
Bye, John. I'll plug my shit, so see you later. See you tomorrow. You'll be okay. Alright, well, we finally got a viewer. It's too late now. We'll sign it off. So he made the right decision. Okay, so if you want to check out my shit, you can check out Owen the Talkinator up here where I post all my non-wrestling videos. And you can check out CM Brothers down below where I post both wrestling and non-wrestling stuff. I made a video on there yesterday. And you can also subscribe to the channel down below for more content on this channel. And thank you for watching. And the next episode of this is going to be tomorrow. So that should be fun.